Senator Hanger, wherever you are, good to see you, my senator. I would just speak, this is bad legislation. What are we going to do? Start singling out every possible food? Are we going to now start requiring that we license a chicken? What if somebody gets sick from an egg? Now we're going to have another law about regulations. If you get sick from an egg, you have to report that. If you get sick from somebody pulling carrots that had snails on them and you get something, or if somebody gives you green beans at a church potluck and you get, that's where you get botulism, by the way, green beans. Now we have to report that sickness. This is bad legislation to single out one commodity, one food item from every other food item and demand that if you get sick from that, you have to report it. It's a slippery slope, and it's bad law to single out one commodity and create precedent to now next year have another commodity, next year have another commodity. It's just bad law.
All right, thank you. And if you all would just state your name and say where you are on this bill. I think we've got a sense of it.
Good afternoon. My name is Delois Stallman. I've called every one of your offices and emailed you all. I oppose this bill.
You oppose the bill?
I oppose the bill. In part, I oppose it simply because I already own this product. This is not a product that is.
We're going to give 30 more seconds. So I'd love for those folks behind you to be able to say who they are and that they oppose the bill if they'd like to. Yes, ma'am. I apologize, but we've already gone.
George Clark from Yorktown, Virginia. I'm against this bill, and I'll tell you why. I don't use this product. I don't know anything about it. But once some of my clients, I'm in the insurance business, heard about this, they were worried because a lot of these people use raw milk because of religious purposes. I oppose it because this could also infringe on their religious rights. Okay. So it's many little problems here. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. If you just want to state your name and your position.
Josh Basson. I'm a resident of the city of Alexandria. I own a herd share in a herd, and I oppose it mainly for two reasons, even in the amended bill. One, if it is disease-causing, I think the market will correct itself. The consumer will just stop, paying the boarding fee to the farmer, and then everyone else for that farmer will do similarly, and then the farmer will go out of business. One thing that no one's talked about is these increased vet
and again, sir, if the folks behind you would like to have, I'd like for them to have time to state who they are and if they oppose the bill or not. Thank you.
Okay. My name is Andrew Toe. I'm current president of Virginia Independent Consumers and Farmers Association.
Do you oppose this bill?
Yeah, but I also have to say that the public is not threatened by herd share milk because it doesn't enter the public realm. Last year, the year before, when there was a Golden Valley Guernsey's outbreak, the State Health Department's Rappahannock Rasputin Health District Office did not make a public announcement about the outbreak because the general public did not have access to the milk. The district director, Dr. Wade Karchner, told Food Safety News. The nature of herd share programs are such that we were confident that we would be able to effectively reach those who were truly at risk of illness. So they do not need to tell the public.
Excuse me, ma'am. We just really need to let everybody who wants to say who they are and if they oppose the bill.
But I think that was kind of relevant.
I don't want to have to cut this off entirely, so if you just let the folks behind you have a chance to speak. If you just would state your name and if you oppose.
Yes, I'm Joy Alexander. I'm from Avery's Branch Farms. We have a herd share there, my family, and I have two sentences. It would seem reasonable that my right as a mother to choose what I and my children will eat must be respected at least to the same extent as the woman's who, in the name of personal freedom, has the right to take the life of her unwanted unborn child.
And do you oppose the bill,
During this short window of time, while you make your mark on Virginia's history as our elected officials, I respectfully challenge you to take up a cause more worthy of your calling. Thank you. I oppose this bill.
Yes, sir. If you'd like to state your name and if you oppose the bill.
Jack Furman, Pittsylvania County, Our Father's Farm. We own a herd share operation. We oppose this bill. There's just no need for it. We have, just by the number of phone calls that your offices have received, you can see that we have a direct communication line. If somebody gets sick,
and sir,
we're
again, I'm sorry, but I don't want to cut it off. I want to let folks say who they are and if they oppose it. And if you would just do that,
I'm Joshua Wilkes from Honeybrook Farms, and I from Culpeper, Virginia. I do oppose this bill because I simply see it as the camel's nose getting into the tent.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, sir.
My name is Dan LaFever from Nelson County. I'm a herd share owner. think the state, it's going to cost the state an estimated $250,000 a
Do you
year to
oppose this bill?
administer this.
Do you
and I
oppose this
oppose
bill? Thank you
it.
very much. Yes, ma'am.
Tanya Green, this bill is both unnecessary and completely unwelcome. I oppose this bill.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I'm Samuel Madish from Berryville, Virginia. Thank you all for your service. I strongly oppose this bill, Senate Bill 962. It's an attack on our personal property rights, and
Thank
also on it's raw milk that many people need for their
Thank
health.
you.
Please
We
keep
understand.
raw milk free.
We understand. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Tom Furman from Fairfax, Virginia. I oppose the bill because I believe it's unnecessary.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Julia Baker from Dinwiddie County, and I oppose this bill strongly.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Larry Baker from Dinwiddie County. I also oppose this bill.
All right. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
I'm Patty Cheatham from the city of Richmond, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
I'm Kirsten Inocencio from the city of Richmond. I have one child who eats nothing but breadcrumbs and milk. This is his entire diet. We are not allowed to have cows in the city.
Thank you.
Elizabeth Melson from Culpeper, Virginia, and I oppose the bill.
Thank you.
I'm Jennifer Golden from Lynchburg, and I definitely oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Philip Bracken from Rural Retreat, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Tim Furman from Pittsylvania County, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
I'm Sheila Furman, and I represent your new generation of voters, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I'm Adam Wilkes. I'm from Culpeper, Virginia, and I oppose this bill because I think it's an infringement upon property rights.
Thank you.
My name is Kenan Wilkes. I'm from Culpeper, Virginia, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
I'm Kim Furman from Gretna, Virginia, and I oppose this bill. It's
Thank you.
discriminatory because we like to drink raw milk.
Thank you.
I'm Hope Furman from Pittsylvania County, and I oppose this bill because it's unnecessary.
Thank you.
My name is Chris Long. I'm from Goochland County, and I oppose this bill, and raw milk tastes better.
Thank you.
My name is Samuel Furman, and I'm from Pennsylvania County, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
My name is Amy Chappell. I'm from Hanover County, and I oppose this bill.
Thank you.
Derek Waller. I just moved all the way from the dairy state, Wisconsin. They don't have this legal there. And I moved here, and I'm opposed to this bill.
You can't drink raw milk in Wisconsin? Holy cow. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody caught that. I said, holy
Ken
cow.
Maddich from Berryville, Virginia. I oppose this bill.
Thank you. Did everyone who opposed this bill have an opportunity to say so? Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it. I just don't want to exclude anybody. All right. Would you like to stand up if you oppose this bill? Thank you all very much. All right. If any questions of the paper, we got folks in the hall who don't like it too. Senator Obenshain, do you want to finish up anything?
Yeah, if I can just wrap up. Look, these are great folks, and I appreciate the comments and the calls and the questions and the courtesy with which they have talked and communicated with my office. And we've really tried to make this bill do the right thing and achieve the limited purposes that it's going to achieve. I want to make one thing clear. I mean, of all these folks who came up here, I don't question their desire to have raw milk, and this isn't going to stop a single one of these folks from getting their raw milk or from entering herd share agreements. As a matter of fact, and I heard one speaker say it's ridiculous for us to make it illegal the sale of milk. Well, I have to tell you, this doesn't address that. As a matter of fact, it's already illegal to sell raw milk, and this makes it legal. This actually embeds in the Virginia Code the process by which this is happening, and it is intended to formalize that process. And Mr. Chairman, this bill just doesn't do a lot of the things that it's been suggested that it does. So, where I live, we've got 200 plus dairy farms in Rockingham County alone. And, a lot of those folks are adjusting to a changing marketplace. And they want to be able to enter these agreements as well.
All right. Any questions of the patron? If not, the committee operates on motion.
I move to report.
Excuse me? Oh, no. Did we adopt? I think we did adopt the substitute. Yeah, we adopted the substitute. All right, committee operates on motion.
I move to report.
There's a motion properly seconded to report the bill. Clerk, please open the roll. No, Stanley. There we go.
7 ayes, 8 nays.
Yes. All right, you're sorry, Senator Obenshain, your bill doesn't report.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Absolutely.